So maybe you're thinking of joining medical school, maybe you're already preparing for your entrance exam, or maybe you are already selected to one. So whatever this is, there are something that you need to know before joining medical school, or so these are the things that I wish I knew before joining this medical school and I learned from my experience. So hey everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel and I am a second year medical student. So first off, congratulations if you are selected because it is itself a great achievement. And you have heard that many people say that getting into MBBS is hard, but getting through MBBS is easy. But is it really true? So let's talk about it. Let's start. So first of all, let me take you back to the day when I got my results back. So my results were really nice. I got a scholarship, but I was not really that happy because I thought that I could have done much more better and I could not get into my dream college. But at the end, it's okay. So after entrance, we got almost 3 months, 3 months of break time before the MBS classes started. So when I was preparing for the entrance, I used to think that after the exam and in the break, I would learn this. I would learn driving, dancing, singing, anything. I would learn anything. But when the results came, I was just sleeping every day. I did nothing. I learned nothing. And honestly, I regret it so much now because that time was so valuable. I could have done so much better. I did not even went to travel anywhere or enjoy. I was just in my home chilling all day. And time just went like this. So if you have just cleared your entrance, do not waste your time. Learn a new skill, learn your new passion, or even start preparing for your first year MBBS. Read something, but I think it will be better to get a new focus on your more passion, get a new skill. That would be more better. And what happens is that during the entrance exam, I study a lot, like day and night. I never did anything else except of study. So after the entrance, I was like, I don't want to do anything. And what's funny is that during the entrance, it was easier because I knew that it is going to end. My life was basically on hold. I never did any exercise. I never did anything else other than study. But in MBBS, it's different. This is going to be our life. This is how it is going to be. So we really need to balance your life along with your studies. It is not the same as the entrance, so it is actually more difficult because you want to travel other places, you want to meet with your friends, you want to enjoy your life, you want to follow your passion along with the study. So that's make it difficult. Unlike the entrance where you're just like, I will study now, do everything later. You cannot say that because yeah, this is going to be everyday life. Another thing I will say is FOMO is real in MBBS. You actually never get time to do other things. You have to make time, which is quite a little difficult. You have to compromise in something. You have to compromise in a study, and exams here are just continuous. Exams last for like 20 days. Yeah, on average, exams are about for 20 days, and you are done with one exam. Another exam is almost after a month, which is a month is not that much of time. It's very less. So you can go for parties and travel, but it is comparatively better with your medico friends. And if you want to make plan with people from different colleges or your non-medico friends, it becomes really difficult because your time and their time do not really align properly. And it is not just study that we have to do. We have a lot of things like some people are engaged in researches, some people engaged in clubs, and you're also supposed to do something extra because here everyone is doing something. Everyone is just like they study, but along with it they are excellent in some other things. So this is also a pressure to do other things, but that's why it becomes quite difficult to enjoy our life. And it's all about time management and balance, which is easy to say but difficult to do. So get ready for it mentally. So honestly, I did not expect it to be that bad. I thought that it will be more of a freedom and something I will be able to enjoy more after any kind of strictness around me. I will be free to do whatever I want, but it's not. It's actually lonely. You have to stay away from your parents, go to a different city, or some even go to different countries. So that's even more difficult. You will actually miss your home cooked food so much. So get ready and yeah, talk to your family. I will say every day if not possible, few times a week, but it is really going to help. Friends are there, but no one can fulfill the role of your parents, of your family. So you see, homesickness actually comes in waves. Someday it's better, and someday it's just unbearable. Especially when you are feel like you are falling behind in your studies, you will actually miss your home more because you'll think that what am I doing? You need someone to talk to who would not judge you, who would not compare you, and I think that our parents are the one who will never, who will always listen to us. So, but it does gets better after a few years. It gets a lot better, and you will feel it will not feel so foreign anymore. So when you are in your first year, many people, the club members actually, members from different clubs will come to your class to give presentation about their clubs to introduce you to them and join them. Join one. I don't think that you have to join too many, and it will be better to join only one. Join one club or go for any seminars or any research, anything is happening there, go for, and do not wait for your friend. Go there alone, because if you are waiting, yeah, but I am alone, how do I go there, you'll never be able to do anything. Remember that you will always going to be alone. Not literally alone, but in things like this, the places where you are more interested into, you're not always going to find someone who will accompany you. So even if you have to be alone, even you have to go alone, go there. You have to get out of your comfort zone. You see, some of my biggest achievements came after I got out of my comfort zone. So whether it's a sports team or any club or any dance team or anything, go there. You will meet new people there. You will make new friends, and along with it, you will also learn a new skill, and you will enjoy med school more. So now let's talk about friendships. Okay, this is going to be interesting because in first year you will going to be have really large group, like maybe even up to 10 people. So it's going to be really large, but as time goes by, you will have disagreements, you will fall outs, and you will even lose friendships, you will even lose people, and at the end it's only two, three, four people, not very much. So this is common. Fights in medical school is very common. Literally, cat fights are like everywhere. Everybody is gossiping about everyone, and there are a lot of couples forming too. So people get divided into different groups and they fight with each other. There is passive aggression. There's especially competition between people, and people judge others based on how much marks you get in your exam. So these all things are really normal. Do not let this affect you. Focus on yourself and your studies. Make yourself a priority. And it is not that you're not going to have any friends. There will be some people who will genuinely be with you, stay with you, support you, and those are your genuine friendships. So focus on them more. And by that saying, just because there is a small disagreement, small fight, that's common, do not break your friendship. Do not overthink on this. Stay together. But if someone is really disrespecting you a lot, you have to stay distant from them. But again, do not overthink about it too much. Just go with the flow. Whatever happens for a good reason. Listen to God's plan and focus on yourself. Only make yourself the priority. Another thing I would add is that make sure that you have non-medico friends. You have friends outside of medical school. So they can be your old friends, old school friends who went into some other career path. Reconnect with them, or you can make friends outside, friends with the neighbors or anyone, because it's a lot better. You could talk to someone without talking about your studies or your overcoming exams. Talking to someone who is not stressed about exams just like you, it's going to be a fresh air, and you will feel much more better after talking to them. So they're really important, and it just becomes quite difficult for MBS student to stay friends with others, because often medical school are at a corner of the city. You are totally isolated. You do not get to talk to much people. So it is important that you step up and talk to your non-medical friends online, or meet them, plan hangouts by yourself. Do not rely on others that, oh, they will message me only, then I'm going to do that. So do it by yourself. Now let's talk about senior junior relation in MBBS. So you know, medicine is such a field that where seniors, juniors, all this hierarchy, super senior, super duper senior, this is very much prevalent. Okay, you have to respect your seniors and your juniors will respect you in MBBS. And also there is ragging. Some people do the ragging, so be careful if becomes too much, and ask your authorities to help. So, but mostly they are not usually that. Mostly your seniors will help you a lot to giving you notes, giving you exam tips, especially in practicals. They help a lot in practicals, in Viva and prof sessions. If you talk to your seniors, it is going to be a lot more better. So now at the last, let's talk about your studies. What to study, how to study. So when you get into medical schools, many people will say different things. Some will say follow the standard book. Some will say follow the teachers, go to lecture. Some will say do not go to lecture. Some will say this. So there are a lot of opinions, but listen to them, try it yourself, and find the study method that will suit you. Do not be like, oh, she watched all the Dr. Najib lectures. I didn't did that. I studied from book, and or he is reading from that book, but I read from this book. Do not compare yourself. There are a lot of sources. There are a lot of books. You are not going to be capable or able to complete all of that. So whatever you study from, if you understand the concept and you could solve the question, then that's enough. You do not have to overthink about it very much. And about friends, find friends who have the same ambition as you, who also want to focus on their studies or focus on their career. So don't blindly follow what others are doing. Try it yourself, experiment it yourself, and then only decide what you are going to do for the next 5 years. Also, most importantly, do not neglect yourself. Do not neglect self care and sleep. Sleep is very much important. Make sure you are sleeping about 6 to 8 hours. It is very important. Even in the exam session, at least 6 hours of sleep is very important, and it is possible. It is possible. So sleep, eat well, take rest. And burnouts are really common, and there are days when you feel like you are behind everyone or you are not able to do this. But do not be demotivated, and focus on yourself. It is all going to be okay at the end. So that's for today's video, and I know MBBS is overwhelming, but it is all going to be worth it at the end. The journey is tough but rewarding. So if you like the video, then make sure to share, and comment. Comment down what point did you like the most, and what extra advice would you like to give someone else. And if you want to see more videos about studies, about med school, vlogs will be coming after. Then make sure to subscribe and press the bell icon so that you will be notified about the next videos that I'm going to upload. So that's it for today's video, and bye.